We select several maps, set the percentage of passing, the number of attempts, and press 1 button. After that, OSU RETRIER finds the map itself, launches it, plays until the right moment and starts the next attempt. And today I'll show you how each of its functions works. In the previous video, I showed a small trailer for the program. But he hardly explained how to use it or what was inside. Therefore, now we will build an automatic session from scratch, check the cursor movement, random maps, the replay bot and the background mode. After authorization, we get to the main page. Here you can find quick transitions to all the main functions and the latest maps that were launched through the program. But before creating a session, RETRIER must see the local OSU laser library. The program reads the local OSU laser database and creates its own index. Thanks to this, it sees the name of the map, difficulty, stars, status, and background. After importing, you can select one specific map or collect a random pool. For example, I will only leave rating cards from 5 to 7 stars. Now, in each new part of the session, the program will be able to select a random card from this list. Now let's create a plan. First, the number of launches of one map is selected. I will make 2 attempts, after which the program will take the next card from a random pool. It is not necessary to complete the map completely. You can set a fixed percentage or range. I'll choose between 8 and 14%, so the endpoint will be slightly different in each attempt. Important, the program always starts the map from the beginning. It is the endpoint that is randomly selected, not an arbitrary section of the map. You can also set a pause between retreats, a timeout for 1 attempt, and general session limits. I will limit the test to 5 runs so that it ends automatically. Game mods are also selected here. The program does not allow you to turn on conflicting mods at the same time. After the launch, I no longer manage OSU manually. The program checks that the game is on the song selection screen, finds the desired difficulty, and confirms the selected map. When a new attempt starts, OSU RETRIER syncs with the game state and game timer. Therefore, he understands which card is running, whether a new attempt has begun, and when to perform the retry. Progress is calculated by the number of game objects, not just by the length of the song. Therefore, 40% is about 40% of the circles, sliders, and spinners of the map. A separate part of the program is responsible for the nature of the movement. With maximum precision, the cursor tends to the centers of the objects and follows the slider line very precisely. But the parameters can be divided. The accuracy of the hit determines the position inside the circle, and the accuracy of the slider determines how close the cursor follows the center line. Smoothness changes the nature of transitions, curvature adds an arc, motor noise creates small deviations, and flight creates a late correction near some targets. Replay style uses movements prepared based on replays. However, the program still holds the cursor inside the safe area of the object. In addition to the usual retries, the program has a separate replay bot. It scans the exported .osr files and allows you to find replays by player, map, mods, or date. After the selection, replay statistics are displayed. If the corresponding card is installed locally, the program can run it with mods from the replay. An additional advanced feature allows OSU Laser to run while minimized. The program can send virtual input directly to the game without taking control of your desktop cursor. This mode is intended for offline use only and must be enabled separately after acknowledging the warning. You can also reduce the minimized game's frame rate to lower overall system usage. As a result, we put together a randomized map pool, configured the session limits and multiple stopping conditions, and completed 5 full attempts without manually controlling OSU. The main strength of OSU, RETRIER, isn't a single automated run. It's that the map library, navigation, cursor movement, retries, and game state tracking all work together as one unified system. If you'd like a dedicated in-depth movement test, a settings comparison, or a breakdown of the replay bot, let me know which feature you'd like me to test next.